I hear you all the time on Musk,
Mm.
and that I find, in a way, kind of sad that two such smart guys are so at this. And I understand why you feel the way you feel, and I
Right.
don't even disagree.
Mm.
I mean, when you say things like, why is he always high-fiving the worst sort of
Yeah.
element?
Pizzagate lunatics and QAnon people and anti-Semites and
I mean, there's a lot of just true about something that is not really true.
right.
And also, I think I said it just on the last podcast I did here, that he went back on his word. He said he was going to take over Twitter, which was completely and way too far left, and be it a place for the middle ground. And he didn't. He just completely inverted it.
Right.
And now it's fully for the right.
Yeah.
And that's no good either. And it's doubly bad because now the leftists have decamped for blue sky, so we're
Right.
even more in our bubbles. So we didn't do well there. But am I upset that a guy like that is going to try to somehow give this country the colonic it needs about our bureaucracy and how many programs go on that we don't need and keep going, and there's never an end to mission creep and nothing ever dies in government, all that kind of stuff? No, I'm not. I mean, I'd like to see what's going to happen. Again, not going to pre-hate.
Right.
And when he attacked the F-35, as he did recently, I was very impressed because I thought, oh yeah, not the Pentagon. They're not going to go after the Pentagon. First thing he said was, we don't need the F-35.
Right.
So, that brain in the administration, versus Trump's brain, I'm not sure it's going to be a bad thing. But I don't know. They also could blow up the world on day two. The two of them could just completely, I mean, Musk, I've always said I thought he was crazy to want to go to Mars, that, you could not rat fuck the atmosphere of the Earth so badly that it would be worse than Mars. So what are we kidding ourselves for?
Right.
And also the population thing, like more babies,
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
so many babies that we name them after fonts and passwords and
yeah. Now we know what he does when the Tesla is charging. But I mean, for a guy who brought us electric cars, SpaceX, Starlink, what else?
Well, the Boring Company, Neuralink.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, there's got to be a way to, and he's not crazy. He was made crazy by the kid who became trans. That is what, more than anything, has triggered him.
Yeah, and the border. Yeah, and his concern about. I mean,
I think the border way less than the child.
Yeah,
okay,
I think he has a legitimate concern. So there are many people who think that he went all in for Trump purely for plutocratic reasons, like he saw an opportunity and he just wants more money, and we can talk about the money in a second, because I don't think people understand what wealth inequality is really like in this country. But I do worry that the pitchforks are coming. I mean, I think this is just a crazy situation we're in. But we can table that for a second. He's I think genuinely worried about regulation and about the cold shoulder he got from the Biden administration, right? So he wants to get to Mars for reasons that you and I could certainly criticize, but it's true that he just has a different lane to work in with Trump than he would have with the Harris administration, right? And so that's rational. But no, I do think he just was radicalized the way many of us were around social justice issues.